Hello and welcome back to my channel IQD to USD, the delay of 122 degrees Celsius and its impact on financial reforms. Financial reforms are critical to the stability and growth of any economy. One such proposed reform, 122C, has been at the center of discussion for quite some time. This legislation, which is expected to bring significant financial changes, has yet to be passed. Many have been left wondering, why is 122C delayed, and what are the implications of this delay? In this article, we will explore what 122C is, the reasons behind its delay, its connection to the new exchange rate, and how its approval, or lack thereof, could impact businesses, individuals, and the broader economy. Additionally, we will discuss the contract rate, a financial opportunity that many investors and currency holders are eager to understand. What is 122 degrees Celsius? Before diving into the reasons for the delay, it is essential to understand what 122 degrees Celsius actually entails. 122C is a proposed legislative measure that aims to introduce financial changes that could restructure economic policies, impact business transactions, and potentially influence personal savings. This reform is seen as a stepping stone toward greater financial stability and is expected to improve market conditions by ensuring better regulation and economic policies. The key objectives of 122C regulating financial transactions: ensuring that businesses and individuals follow a structured system, controlling inflation, implementing policies that help stabilize prices, enhancing economic stability, protecting the economy from sudden shocks, aligning with international markets, making the financial system more attractive to global investors. Despite its significance, 122C has not yet been approved, leaving many questioning the reasons behind the delay. Why has 122C been delayed? The primary reason behind the delay of 122C is the new exchange rate adjustment. Lawmakers and financial experts are carefully evaluating the situation to ensure that the new exchange rate aligns with the proposed financial reforms. How the exchange rate affects 122C. The exchange rate is a critical economic factor that determines the value of the national currency in comparison to foreign currencies, the cost of imports and exports, inflation levels, and business profitability. If 122C were approved without properly considering the exchange rate, it could create severe financial instability. For example, a sudden increase in import costs could make essential goods expensive. Small businesses could struggle, leading to closures and unemployment. Inflation could rise, making everyday expenses unaffordable for citizens. This is why policymakers are taking their time to ensure that the exchange rate and 122 degrees Celsius are implemented in perfect coordination. The role of ALEC in the 122C process. At the center of this financial alignment is ALEC, a key figure responsible for ensuring that the exchange rate adjustment and 122C implementation are executed smoothly. Think of ALEC as a matchmaker, making sure that these two financial elements, the exchange rate and 122C, work together harmoniously. His role includes analyzing market conditions to determine the right timing for 122C, ensuring that financial institutions are ready for the reform, avoiding potential economic shocks that could arise from poor coordination. Without careful planning, rushing the approval of 122C could result in serious long-term financial consequences. Why is the process taking so long? The process of finalizing 122C and adjusting the exchange rate is complex. It involves government officials, each with different priorities, economic experts who analyze the impact of the changes, financial institutions ensuring proper implementation. This situation is similar to planning a large family vacation, where everyone has different preferences. Some want the beach, others want the mountains, and some prefer a city tour. Finding a compromise takes time, and that is exactly what is happening with 122C and the exchange rate adjustment. Why should citizens care? Many people may wonder, how does 122 degrees Celsius affect me personally? The reality is that this reform could have a direct impact on everyday life. The impact on individuals and businesses: 1. Inflation control. A well-managed financial reform could prevent the cost of living from rising. 2. Employment stability. Businesses depend on financial stability, and a rushed policy could lead to job losses. 3. Investor confidence. If properly implemented, 122C could attract foreign investments, boosting the economy. Additionally, government credibility is at stake. If the government appears methodical and careful in implementing reforms, citizens gain confidence in the system. On the other hand, a rushed and poorly executed policy could lead to public distrust. Global implications of 122C. The world is closely watching how 122C and the exchange rate adjustment unfold. Countries and investors want to see whether the government is capable of handling economic reforms effectively. If 122 degrees Celsius is managed well, the country could attract foreign investment, strengthen its currency, improve trade relations. However, if the reform is mishandled, it could lead to economic instability and weaken investor confidence. The contract rate. A financial opportunity. Now let's shift our focus to an important financial opportunity. The contract rate. What is the contract rate? The contract rate is a special exchange rate that certain holders of the Iraqi dinar may be eligible for when exchanging their currency. This rate is typically higher than the standard exchange rate, meaning those who qualify could receive significantly more money for their dinar. Why does the contract rate matter? If you hold Iraqi dinar, exchanging at the contract rate could make a substantial difference in your financial outcome. Imagine you go to an exchange center. If you qualify for the contract rate, you could receive thousands of dollars more than if you accepted the regular rate. If you are unaware of this rate, you might miss out on a significant financial opportunity. How to ensure you get the contract rate. To maximize your exchange value, follow these steps. 1. Do your research. Stay informed about the contract rate and exchange policies. 2. Keep your currency in good condition. Clean, undamaged bills are more likely to be accepted. 3. Prepare your documents. Have all necessary paperwork ready. 4. Ask about the contract rate. When visiting an exchange center, inquire directly about special rates. 5. Stay polite, but firm. If denied the contract rate, ask for a clear explanation. 6. Speak to a supervisor if necessary. If a representative refuses to offer the rate, escalate your request. What if you use a third-party service? If you plan to exchange your currency through an online platform or third-party service, be even more cautious. Always ask upfront whether the contract rate is available. If the answers seem unclear or suspicious, seek advice from reliable financial sources. A cautionary tale. A friend of mine held on to Iraqi dinar for years, waiting for the right moment to exchange. When the opportunity finally came, they were unaware of the contract rate. They accepted the first offer they received, only to later realize they could have received a significantly better rate. The lesson? Always ask about the contract rate. Being informed can make a major financial difference. Final thoughts. Stay informed. Stay prepared. As financial reforms like 122C continue to evolve, staying informed and proactive is essential. Steps to stay updated. Join online forums discussing financial reforms. Follow trusted news sources for updates on 122C and exchange rate changes. Engage in discussions with others tracking these developments. Educate friends and family to ensure more people benefit from financial opportunities. By keeping yourself informed, you can make better financial decisions and maximize potential gains when reforms take effect. The future of 122 degrees Celsius and the contract rate remains uncertain, but knowledge is power. Stay prepared for what comes next.